Hey y'all, it's me, and you already know it. We're gonna come in today and we're gonna talk about start judging. We're gonna come in 2024. Avoid being judgmental. Okay? And give y'all time, let's go get you something to drink, go get you something to eat, or whatever. We're gonna be here for a while today. Amen. Amen. Y'all come on in. Come on in, my real deals. Some of y'all, I love y'all so much and I don't even know. Come on in, real deal. Come on in. Y'all go get your husband, go get your kinfolks, and come on in here. Stop judging, honey. Ooh, wee. Y'all come on in, smash the like button as you come in, okay? Stop judging. That's our title for the day. Stop judging. Come on in. Go get your husband, go get your cousin, go get your sister, go get your brother, go get your grandmama, your mama, and your boo thing. Go get them, go get them. You ain't gotta hide, you ain't gotta peek. Just come on in and see me. Welcome, 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 real deal. You gotta be a real deal now. You gotta be a real deal. You gotta be a real deal. Come on, go wake up mama. Go wake up your mama. Go wake up your boo thing. Stop judging. Don't talk about it today. Stop judging. Y'all gotta work on this. This is something that I worked on years ago. Y'all come on in. You ain't gotta be shy, you ain't gotta peek. Just come on in and have you something to eat. That's all. Just come on in. Avoid being judgmental. Y'all come on in. Avoid being judgmental. Come on in. As you come in, smash that like button. I work so diligently and smart to try to reach out to my people. You ain't got to be shy. But we're going to talk about something good today, okay? Stop judging. Come on in, real deals. Y'all ain't got to be shy. Y'all ain't got to be these grown people over here on this channel. These grown people. We're going to talk about stop judging. Stop judging. Stop judging. Stop judging. Grown people. See, we got to work on us first. Because some of us got our kids doing what we do. But I'm talking to grown people. Be curious now, but not judgmental. Judgmental is a powerful word. Judgmental is a powerful word. So I put that word right there. Judgmental. Okay? Don't try to judge me. You ain't walked around in my shoes. I'm trying to move something out the way. Stop judging. That's our topic for today. Stop judging. Your host, the real deal, Anita Gill. What's up, y'all? I decided to talk about in 2024. I want to see more of avoid being judgmental. You know, it's sometimes it's the way we judge. Judgmental. It comes in we got to talk about it. That means you, that means you, that means you. See, I'm the type of person, I don't say that, you don't know that person. See, I've been too nice. And then you don't know why this person changed from being judgmental or why this person judgmental. So we're gonna talk about today how to avoid being judgmental. Yes, that means you. Yeah, that means you. Sometimes I don't know if y'all knowing you being judgmental. See, if I were judgmental, it'll be a lot of people left behind me. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of stuff I had to look in the mirror and practice. Everybody at home, everybody has a mirror. And when you look in that mirror, you who do you see? Who do you see? So when you look in a mirror, I don't care if you break a glass and look in that glass. It's a mirror. It's a reflection of who? It's a reflection of you. Yes. Being judgmental is a reflection of you. You know, I used to get my children tells me back then, you know, when they were younger, Mom, you too nice. You too nice. And once I looked in the mirror and I had to see me and I had to talk to me in that mirror. See, ain't nothing wrong with you talking to yourself. It comes the problem when you answer yourself. But you have to look in that mirror and say, are you really nice? That nice? Yeah, I used to didn't be like this. But people made me the way I am now. Positively. I had to wake up. I'm too nice. And it looked like since my children grown, I'm falling back into being too nice. But it's a niceness that benefits how I see people. So we're going to talk about this. How to avoid being judgmental. Y'all done got grown people. This is a grown, for people who don't know me, I keep it real. And this is an adult channel. It's not, stop acting childish. If you're not a real deal, then you don't need to be over him. You ain't even got to peep. Come on in, smash that like button, because I go through a lot to try to get something that's gonna help my people. So when you're being judgmental of a person, yes, that means you. Some people can look at you and say, oh, I just can't deal with her. It's just the way she talk. It's just the way she come out on you and stuff. See, before you judge a person, get to know a person, y'all. Get to know people before you start judging it. Y'all be judging people from the top. And then later on, you'll come back and say to yourself, oh, man, she ain't even like that. I'm wrong for that. So, we're going to talk about this today. How to stop being judgmental. This is something that you have to look in the mirror. In fact, y'all know how many times when I was young, looking in the mirror, I started with me. And like I told y'all, I was very close to my father. I was close to my father because he was a man. He was in the Air Force and he took care of us. Even though my mom and him got a divorce, but still, I love my father because my father can tell me everything I need to know about a man before I start judging that man. My father had to let me know me, who I am when I look in that mirror. When you look in that mirror, y'all, before you start judging people, if you got a nickname, you're gonna be Nene or you're gonna be Lanita. See, my nickname, my mama and them gave me coming up with Nene. And I said, where in the world y'all get a Nene from? Where did I thought that my names, the names that I had, where did they come from? Because my name wasn't like my sister's name. So I was wondering where we get those names from. And if I'm thinking like that, there's a whole lot of people thinking the same thing. Instead of being judgmental people, listen now, I'm talking to people. I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm talking to all my real deals. Because I'm going to make you a better person in 2024. What you went through in 2023, we're not going to go through that in 2024. Okay? Money-wise or nothing. We're not going to let nothing bring us down to where we're going to be doing the same thing we did in 23 in 2024. Why? Because it's a brand new year, people. It's a brand new year, okay? Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear it. You can't tell them nothing. They want you to get on here and cuss and make a fool out yourself. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to educate you, okay? We're going to educate each other, okay? Being judgmental, instead of being judgmental, be curious. Be curious, not judgmental, okay? Because sometimes you be sitting there, y'all be like me. What's wrong with that person? 1 minute they got you thinking they this and they that, and then you find out that they still that. So what you got to do, you got to delete yourself from people. Lanita good about instead of judging a person, I steps away from that person's life. I step away from that person's world. I step away from that person, period. And I remove myself. And then you'll wonder, why did Lanita remove me? Because I don't want to be judgmental and I can be wrong about it. So it's okay to be curious about a person, but not judgmental. When we start judging people, they're not even the way we thought they was. You can't look at a person and tell they got a house or apartment or they doing good, they sad, they sick. You don't know. You don't know people. So it's okay to be what? Curious. And not judgmental. This is a good topic, so I ain't gonna get enough people in on this right here, but it don't matter. Because the only thing I'm doing something so you can succeed in 2024 and not doing what you did in 2023. Don't carry what you did in 2023 into 2024. And instead of being judgmental, say, shoot, I don't say, if you're around somebody that don't care about life, then I ask you right now to remove yourself from them. Because a person who don't care nothing about life, they don't care nothing about you, and they don't care nothing about themselves. Real talk. So what I want us to work on in our relationship and in ourselves is be curious and not judgmental of people. So this year, what I'm going to say, is what you have to say to yourself. I'm going to look in the mirror. I'm going to say, mirror, I'm not being judged. I'm going to be curious about people. But I'm not gonna be judgmental because I don't know what that person did, what that person going through. Okay? So in order to not be judgmental, we need to practice what? We need to practice empathy. Many people in this world right now on YouTube, in your house, at your job, at your school, is very judgmental of you. Even when you're going in the grocery store, your family, they're so judgmental of you instead of being curious. Because see, the way we judging you, you may not even be that way. Me, myself, I am grateful that I am not as judgmental as all of those other people, self-righteous people around me. I'm good about trying to read people, but before I read them, I be like, no, you may be wrong about that. Let me start reading them. Okay? So when you talk about, this is a topic that a bossy person wouldn't want to listen to. This is a topic that a bossy person wouldn't want to listen to because they know how they are. You can't tell them that. So a person who judgmental, this topic is not for you. But this topic can help you though. So instead of being judgmental of a person, y'all call people HW. It's not an H, it's WHORE. You call them W's, H. You call them B's. You call them all kinds of names. But when you look in that mirror, how do you judge yourself? Because sometimes the way you see someone else, you see who? Yourself. How you gonna call a person out of all them different names if you don't know them person? If you don't know that person, how can you call people out of their name and you don't even know them? I am so grateful that I am not as judgmental as all of those censorious, self-righteous people around me. Some people has to be, before you judge them, they have to be taught, y'all. They have to be taught. So when you say how to stop being judgmental, practice. See, things that got me ahead in life and where I am now is the mirror. The mirror. Talk to that mirror. You ain't got to ask nobody how you look, how this and that. That mirror gonna tell you everything about yourself. Look in the mirror. I'm scared to look in the mirror. Look in it. That's you. When you talk about people, look in the mirror. We are all judgmental, okay? We are all judgmental. Yes, even you. We are all judgmental, okay? I'm judgmental, but it's in a positive way. I hang around positive people, not people who bring other people down. Because I be like, don't say that. You don't know what that person going through. You know what I mean? You don't know these days, you don't know what people going through or what they've been through. We all are judgmental people. Yes, even me and you. I certainly am. Many times I think it's human nature. To be honest, really, it's kind of like in our nature to be judgmental. Now, look, now, people who deal with people and work around people, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't just look at a person. You just talking bad about that, judging that person wrong. I can't deal with her because she that. You don't even know the person. And y'all already complain. A speaker walk up. And they getting ready to talk to the audience. Y'all already judging that speaker. You're judging the speaker before the speaker even got a word out the mouth. You already judging your son's girlfriend. Already. You don't even know the girl. You judging her because you saw her shoes and her dress. Just because she got on a short dress don't mean that she that way. However way you thinking about it. And him, he got that old nappy afro. You gonna judge him. But you know, before I even meet somebody, I always talk about my mama, my mother. I said mama because that's what we call her mama. And that's what most of the kids who don't know me call me mama too. And it's like, I'm going to tell y'all about my mama. And I'm going to tell you about my daddy. If you ain't none of that, I cannot meet. That's why a man know when it's time for a woman to meet his mother. That's why a woman knows when a man ready to meet her mother. Because what? They know how their mother is. They know how their father is. So you're not about to meet my dad and you this way. I can't take you to my dad. The only way I take you to my dad if I know I love you and you the right man for me. But right now, you ain't in his category. So I cannot introduce you to my dad. No, I'm not. And before you meet my mother, it's some things you need to work on yourself. It ain't gonna work. So if you already know how your parents are, you better tell them folks how your mama is and how your father is and how your grandmama is, because y'all know what they are going to tolerate and y'all know what they're not going to tolerate, okay? So that's a good judgmental. It's yet while it is in our nature to be judgmental, okay? I don't think it's always useful to us. I don't think it's always useful to us. We look down on others. Y'all, this is the first amp social media that I ever been on where they are so judgmental. They look down on others as if we are so much better. They think they better than me. They think they better than you. They talk about you. They put you down. They don't even know you. But you know it's some good in there. So your judgment of how people judge you or me, it's not like people say it is. That's what divides people up between people. You know why they can't nobody judging that person wrong? Because that person can read through them. Y'all, she too much like me. She too strong, man. So I don't think it's always useful to us the way we judge people. We got to stop looking down on others, y'all. We look down on others. We look down on our own people. We got a bad habit of doing that. Y'all got to stop looking down on people. Everybody not going to talk like this. and I does this and have a light voice. No, no, no. Don't think it's always useful to us. We look down on others as we are so much better than other people, and you ain't no different than nobody else. And that creates division between people. See, this is a topic that a lot of people ain't gonna like because I'm talking about them. But let me talk about something else. You like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We need to stop looking down on others as if we are so much better. And that do create division between people on the internet too. That really divides the channels up because the way you judge people. And you don't know nothing about that person. Think about it for a second. We see someone and based on their looks or action. Let me say it again. This us. We see someone and based on their looks or action, we pass judgment on them. That's what we do. We do. Before we find the channels that we want to be in, we're going to look at the person's hair. We're going to see how the person look. Well, then I don't go by that, y'all. Don't do that. You're going to get fooled. You're going to get tricked. Think about it for a second, okay? We need someone. We see someone, and based on their looks or action, we pass judgment on them. We doing it now. You're doing it now. You're doing it now. We pass judgment on them because based on their looks or actions. Now, see, I'm a type of person like this. If you don't been suspended from school for 10 days, it's going to tell me to get to know you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to put you in a program with me, my track program, and make you a better person for you, yourself, and so you can realize how you need to see your mama. You need to appreciate your parents. So you and I gonna get along with each other because I'm gonna train you. I see something good in a person who don't been in prison and I'm being suspended from school. We all make mistakes. Okay? Where I may be having somebody on this shoulder right here. No, don't get that person right there. He ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna keep on getting suspended. No, we're gonna work together. Because ain't nobody never told that person nothing good about themselves. They always judging that person as a bad person. See, we tell our little kids right now, you so bad. Well, you so bad. Girl, you so fast. And they become what we judge them. They become fast and they become bad. So we need it. You're no good husband. You're not good for nobody. See, all the negative stuff that we saying, they becomes that person. So think about it for a second. We see someone and based on their looks or action, we pass judgment on them. They do it on application, don't they, y'all? They do it on jobs, don't they? They do it on jobs. They do it anywhere. You be like, how they? I told one lady, I said, y'all, how he beat me? How his number got in front of my number? I don't have nothing against that person. I just want to know, how did y'all call his number before? And I was him before that person. You got every right to do that. But I did not judge the person who they took before me, because that person don't have nothing to do with this, right? So when we have to stop being judgmental, one thing you want to practice. See, a lot of things we have to practice, people. We so lazy, we don't want to practice things that's gonna help us. You have to practice things that's gonna help you. You need to practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. You have to practice empathy. It's a lot of things I had to practice, y'all. You have to practice. Practice make perfect. Practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. To step into another person's shoes. You ain't walked in my shoes. You ain't walked in this person's shoes. You ain't walked in that person's shoes. And you sure ain't walking these people's shoes over him. So you need to practice empathy when it comes down to judgmental. Think about it for a second. We see someone based on their looks or action. We're gonna pass judgment on them. Just because they don't talk like you. Just because they don't walk like you. Their voice is not soft like you. Oh, their husband look like this. And they look like that. And you judging that man, and that's a good man. You judging. You don't know him because that ain't your man. So why you gonna pass judgment on somebody else, man? How you gonna pass judgment on a person because they single and you got a man and they don't? You ain't walked in that person's shoes. So of course you're not gonna understand. We pass judgment on people, y'all, just because the way they look. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Usually, without even knowing y'all don't even know me. I don't know y'all, but there are so many people pass judgment on me, and they don't know nothing about me. It's just the way I push it out there. I push my words out there. It's just me. I don't talk about you. I don't pass judgments against you. So we pass judgment on them, okay? Not good judgment either. That's why I did it myself. We judge, pass judgment against people, and we don't even know the person. That's why I delete you out of my life. I would block you out of my life. I'm good about that. I even block my sister sometimes because I don't want to say what I want to say. So I give it a break. Then I'll come back to it. I love her. That's just me. I don't want to judge nobody. So usually, that's unusual to extend our interaction with that person. Our interaction working with that person. You'll take a whole group of people. Come on, y'all. We ain't gonna be on that channel. No. Y'all better stop passing judgment against people. Because they taking you away from somewhere you need to be. They make you be passing out some good information you need to hear. Like I say, the person you follow, you need to pass judgment against that person. Now that person's trying to block you for having something. A lot of people don't want to see y'all winning. A lot of people don't want to see you doing good. A lot of people don't want to see you doing good. Oh, she doing good since she left him when she with her kids. She doing real good. Oh, she don't buy a car. They thought that because you weren't gonna be with a man or that person, that you weren't gonna have nothing. And you showed them that you can do good without them. But now they pass judgment on you. They talked about you. And you doing good. Pat yourself on that back. If you want any answer from somebody, people, look in that mirror. Go in your bedroom. Go in your bathroom and look in that mirror. Say, I'm proud of myself, Lanita. I'm so happy. I am. And that's what people don't like to see you happy. We don't make an effort to get to know the person. We don't make effort to get to know the person. Oh, no, I can't deal with her. Let me go. Oh, she said one little thing that you didn't like and you left. Y'all stop following behind people. You better wake up. What you doing in 2023, if you judge people all this year, you better change it in 2024, because that's a different year. We don't make an effort to get to know people, y'all, or understand them. We don't make effort to understand a person or see whether our judgment was right or not. You got to be honest with yourself. I be telling myself, my daughter had to tell me the other day, I'm so spoiled to myself. I'm so spoiled sometimes. I get mad just because I called you and you were busy and I need you to come to the phone and you told your child that you were busy right now. I can't get in touch with you. You telling a child to tell me some stuff. And then my son and my daughter had to make mama. People have to work. They on their job. You can't be mad at nobody because they can't come to the phone because you need them to come to the phone. People, the same thing I'm going through, y'all going through that too. We got to stop that. And let's consider, when we talk about judgment, let's consider what happens when we pass judgment. What happens when we pass judgment on people we do know? What happens when we pass judgment on people we do know? What happens if the person who you hanging with pass judgment on you? What happened? What happened when we pass judgment on people we do know? We see something they do and get angry at it. Like I just said, people ain't gonna be able to come to the phone when I want them to come to my phone. Come to the phone. That man ain't gonna be able to do it. We pass judgment against our own husbands and wives. We see something they do and get angry at it. Are disappointed in the person or think worse of them. That's how we think it. And it's not even that way. We judge without understanding. We judge without understanding. I'm standing over there at my crosswalk. It's freezing in the morning. I keep cold because I'm wrapped up good. I'm wrapped up good and everything, but I'm in there standing out there. Somebody passed judgment on that person. But that person ain't begging nobody for no money though. We see something they do and get angry at, are disappointed in the person, or think worse of them. We judge without understanding people, and that's the end of it, okay? We judge without understanding. Oh, I see why she like that. Oh, yeah. She coach all these lives, and when you coach, people don't know when a coach. I coach track and field. They don't understand when I coach, I'm teaching, I'm instructing, I'm disciplining. And that's just something I've been doing. Now I can relate, but it's still there. The coaching spirit is still there. I have to catch myself. So I'm not like this. Okay? So we judge without understanding, y'all. And that's the end of it. We don't try to find out more. And through communication, begin to understand. Through understanding, begin to build a bridge between two human beings. You're not going to understand me if you don't get to know me. You can't understand me by looking at me and listening to my voice. No, you got to communicate with a person. Got to communicate to get some understanding in a person. That's in a relationship. If I'm like this with you, I'm like this with my husband. If I'm a judgmental person, I'm judging my husband like that. I'm judging my relationship like that. Through understanding, begins to build a bridge between two human beings. It's building a bridge. Can you build a bridge with every single person you meet? Answer that question. Can you build a bridge with every single person you meet? No, because them people ain't gonna put more effort into it than I will. So I'm asking you, can you build a bridge with every single person you meet? Probably not. Probably not. That takes time and effort, y'all. That takes time and effort. Two things we're usually short on anyway. So ask yourself this. Can you build a bridge with every single person you meet? No. Probably not. I can't build a bridge with every, because see, that person gonna think they gonna be thinking I'm too slow. You know how we be telling folks, oh, you so slow. I already done did this and did that. You knew that person was gonna be working slow when you first asked that person to work with you. Now you telling the person to speed up, and then they half doing the job. That takes time, y'all, and effort. Two things we're usually short on anyway: time and effort. You tell me to be, if you tell somebody right now, oh yeah, I'll be over there, Nika. I'm gonna pick you up, Nika, at 5 o'clock, okay? I get over there, I'm sitting in the driveway waiting on Nika. Why Nika ain't dressed? Why she not ready? You don't supposed to have nobody waiting on you when they coming over there in their gas in their car to pick you up. You supposed to be making out that door, ready to go out that door. Not them sitting out there in their car waiting on you. You making a person late. That's time and effort, y'all. You making me late. We both going on the same interview. You making me late picking you up. Now I gotta go. Y'all know how we be telling our children, you better come on because I'm about to go. I'm not waiting on nobody. When it's time for me to go somewhere and I'm supposed to be somewhere on time, I don't have all this other time right here. Now I'm gonna be making effort to get where I got to go where I don't have to drive fast. So it's gonna take time and effort. That why I don't ask nobody to go nowhere with me. Cause see, you need to be, I ain't got time to be waiting on nobody, y'all. I don't have time to be waiting on nobody. I'm ready to go. And I'm not about to be driving my car fast, getting no ticket. But I found that taking that extra time, even just once a day, can make a huge difference in judgment. You already knew how Miss Lanita was. Miss Lanita be on time now. You better go on and be out there ready. Because she going to lead you. See, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people, when you judge them and you see them as awesome, they good at what they do. Say they the best, the fastest person on your team. But if you was a good coach, you'll be on train. Everybody be fast and good. So you don't need that person. If that person don't show up, you'll take what you got and move on and win with them. That's just the way you train. You can't train just one person to be fast. Because you know, when I used to look at the Falcons, I judged the Falcons. I said, now the Falcons got to realize they got to have a good defense and they have to have a good offense. And if they don't have a good offense, they don't have a good defense, they don't have a team. It's not going to take just the quarterback. Camper, stop, please. Go in the house. They are not going to just need an offense. Well, our offense good, but your defense sucks. If you're gonna get a team, you're gonna make a good team. I'm not gonna just train one person how endurance and don't train the rest of them. Avoid passing judgment and instead build a bridge between two human beings in your relationship. Stop. Why is you judging your husband like that? Why are you saying all them bad things about your husband, but you still with your husband? Why are you saying all these bad things about your wife? You passing judgment instead of building a bridge between you two human beings. Why you keep wanting to be in this person's life if you're not going to make a difference? If you're not going to put effort in the relationship? But then you don't want to put effort in it while she's putting it in it. It's not going to work. If I'm putting effort in my relationship and you're not doing anything, it's not going to work. We don't need to be together. Looking at me, if you got a mirror in your bedroom, if you cannot look, I ain't gonna look in that mirror. I don't believe that what Lanita said. If you ain't looking in that mirror right there at yourself, you need to check yourself. It's not the other person that you judging. You need to check yourself. If you cannot look in that mirror and that's that mirror, hide up mirror. And then if it don't say nothing good to you, then you need to check yourself. If you're interested in it, okay, let's take a look at one method I've been using. I call it the doer word method. Okay, I know some methods that we use to help our relationship is corny. It's okay, but so what? Okay. Sometimes corny people, when people say, "Oh, you're so corny," sometimes that can be a good thing. Now, let me tell you what the doer method is. DUAL, doer method. Don't pass judgment. Don't pass judgment. If you find yourself being judgmental, stop yourself. I do that. I don't did that before. When you find yourself being judgmental, stop yourself. On the inside, say stop. Don't do that. Bite your tongue. Don't do that. People see people on the corner every morning, they praying and stuff like that. Don't judge that person. Don't pass judgment if you find yourself being judgmental. Stop yourself. This takes a greater awareness than we usually have. So the first step, an important one, is to observe your thoughts for a few days, trying to notice when you're being judgmental. Stop yourself. Ain't nobody heard you. Like, I know one time I'm talking to my daughter and she said, "Mama, I'm only talking to you. I'm not telling that person that." And I said, I don't want to hear that. I don't like to hear people judge somebody negatively, period. And we don't even know that person. I don't even know that person. People just be judging people. They don't even know them. And if they know them, they still judging them. They pass judgment on them. They talking about them. And they not even that way. This can be difficult. This can be a difficult step, y'all. Remind yourself to observe. I'm very observative. I stand up. If I wave at you in the morning, I wave every morning at people. You don't wave at, I'm still cool. Hey, wave at the next car. Keep it going. I don't care how you judge me, because I know what kind of person I am. I know what kind of person I am. I know how I am. I'm not going to agree with you when you're wrong. When you judge, I'm judging. When you judging these people over here on this channel, and just because you judging the person that way, it's not the way I see the person. So once you move, once you're more aware of your judgmental or how you are, you can then stop yourself when you feel yourself being judgmental. They like that in school, aren't they? They like that your somebody in your class. You think a lot of teachers pay a judgment because your son got that old nappy head. You be trying to get him to come with every morning. His clothes don't. He's not wearing brand names like Johnny. They think Johnny ain't got no money. Johnny might have more money than all of us sitting there, because Johnny saving money from buying, save more money buying name brands. Once you're more aware, you can then stop yourself when you feel yourself being judgmental. So close your mouth. Some of y'all, I don't like them pants you got on. I don't like your hairstyle. See, you passing judgmental. Why you worrying about how that person wear their hair? Why you worrying about them people clothes? Why? They didn't buy it for you to like. They bought it because they like it. We got to stop passing judgment against people. When you catch yourself doing, heard that gospel song? Stop trying to judge me because you ain't walked around in my shoes. You don't know what a person been through. You don't know what a person going through. Once you more aware, you can then stop yourself when you feel yourself being judgmental. Then move to the next step. Next, understand. Instead of judging someone for what he's done or how he looks, try instead to understand the person. Try to understand the person. Person can't help you look like his mama and his daddy. Yeah, his mama and his daddy look. Instead of judging someone for what he's done, your wife don't make that mistake. And she wants you to forgive her. Once you saying, yeah, you're going to forgive her, don't bring it back up. Instead of judging someone for what he's done or how he looks, try instead to understand the person. Y'all got to stop judging people by how they look. Y'all got to stop that. Try instead of understanding me. Try to understand Lanita. Don't judge me negatively like that. You don't even know me. Try to understand the person. Now you got them people thinking she that way and you were wrong the whole time. Put yourself in their shoes. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Ooh, look at their house. They got an old broke down house. I bet it ain't even clean on the inside. That is stinking. Or either it's a bad looking house. Ooh, they don't clean that house up and stuff like that. You know what? To be honest with you, you ain't even got to go over there. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. It done been time when kids ain't have no money to run track due to their mother's condition at home, poverty. And, you know, I say to myself, well, we're going to have to see what we can do. If mama can come up, I'm going to talk to the mother. The mother can come up with this amount, then I have come up with this amount. And I'm going to do everything I can to make that child run. Because I'm there watching that child every day. So I see that child going class doing her work or his work. So I'm going to do for this child, I'm going to do the best I can. And then you'll be blessed because you don't know who want to claim that thing on the internal revenue. So what we got to do now is understand. Instead of judging someone for what he's done or how he looks, try instead to understand the person. Put yourself in their shoes. Try to imagine their background. If possible, talk to them. Find out their background, backstories. Okay? Everyone has a backstory, y'all. If not, try to imagine the circumstances that might have led to the person at you are looking like they do. So we said that to work on our judgment, being so judgmental, we're going to catch ourselves before we become judgment. We're going to avoid passing judgment against people. We're going to don't pass judgment. We're going to work on don't pass judgment with people. We're going to understand people. Now, we're going to accept. We're going to accept. Once you begin to understand, or at least think you kind of understand, try to accept that person. You met somebody who was locked up for child support. That's the only reason why they were locked up. They was in jail. Don't because at that time that person ain't got no money and they down. Don't talk about the person. If you're gonna be with that person, make it look good. Make them look good. So with passing judgment on people, once you begin, we're gonna accept. Once you begin to understand, or at least think you kind of understand, try to accept that person for who he is. Accept that person for who he is without trying to change him. You can't change no man. And man, you can't change no woman. You think you can change a HORE into a housewife. No, you can't. Women, you can't. I'm about that man right there be my man. He about to be my man. I'm gonna change him, and he gonna do it the way I want him. No, that ain't gonna work. Y'all got to stop that. It's even in the relationship you got now. Accept that person for who he is without trying to change him. And if you don't like it that way, then you just need to let them go. Let them go. When you start trying to change people the way you want them to be, it's not going to work, y'all. It's not going to work. This man tried to change me. And I tried to work with him, and I'm like, this ain't working. This ain't working. He want me to change from being who I am for him. Then you'll do a little bit of it. But then you find yourself doing it, then you find out they don't appreciate it. So next relationship you in, y'all got to understand you can't judge that person because you ain't walking that person's shoes. See, you can't judge a person if you ain't walking their shoes yet. Okay? Accept that person for who he is without trying to change him. Accept that he will act the way he does without wanting him to change. He's slow. Y'all already know he get dressed slow. He the last one in the house to get dressed slow. Y'all already know he gonna buy them cigarettes. So you already know you got somebody gonna beg you guys. They ain't got it. You got to catch hell because they need their cigarettes. Okay? The world is what it is, okay? Accept this. I want to make sure it's clear. Accept that he would act the way he does without wanting to change him. For him to change. Now, some people are who they are, y'all. The world is what it is. And as much as you try, you can only change a little bit of it. That's what I just said a few minutes ago. I changed a little bit. Man, I'm happy now. I ain't got to deal with it. I deal with myself. It will continue to be as it is long after you gone. That person gonna be the same way you gone, the same way he is, and ain't nothing else you gonna do. He gonna be like that. She gonna be like that way. Can't change nobody from what they are. Cause a lot of women think they could change a man. You can't change no man, and a man can't change you. You gotta want to change. Accept it, because otherwise, no, let me go back. It will continue to be as it is long after you gone. Accept that, because otherwise you in for a world of frustration trying to change somebody. And I see women trying to change men. I'm like, you can't take that man. You'll get that man right there on the corner. I'm like, that man right there, right there. I'm gonna change that man. That man didn't even tell you everything about him. Next, we're gonna love. So we talk about accept. When we talking about judgmental, we understanding, and we also said don't pass judgment. Now we're gonna talk about love. Once you accept someone for who he is, try to love him. You in a relationship right now and you can't stand, I can't stand this man. Why you with him? You got an excuse. Why you with her? Why you with her? And I'm sitting there listening to y'all whole conversation. Y'all don't even see me sitting over here in the living room. I'm like, wow, I can't judge them. I can't judge them. This their relationship. Y'all don't make me scared sitting on the sofa. Love. Once you accepted someone for who he is, try to love him or her. Even if you don't know him. Even if you hated him in the past. Love him as a brother. Love her as a sister. No matter what they are, old or young. Let me go back because y'all didn't get it. Once you accept someone for who he is, try to love him. Because y'all, I give people chances, but I ain't gonna give you no long chance. I give you a chance to be who you are without judging you. So when I learned who you are, I said, oh, that's just who he is. We ain't gonna make it. You know, this man told me he like to get whippings. Oh, I said, so you like that kind of fun, huh? And he said, yeah, I got that belt. And I said, pow! He said, Lanita, ouch! I said, I thought you like this. You said you like this, so I tried something that he liked. Oh, you ain't talking about that like that, Lanita. How you talking about? You say you like it? What? Okay. Once you accept someone for who he is, try to love him. Even if you don't know him, even if you hate him in the past, Love him as a brother or love her as a sister, no matter what they are, old or young, light skin or dark skin, male or female, rich or poor. What good would loving someone do? What good would loving someone do? Your love would likely only be limited, but it could have an effect on two people, yourself and possibly on the person you found love for. See, you can't. It's a lot of women like that, y'all. They say, I'm gonna change this man. He gonna be mine. Can't change nobody. People gotta wanna change. Okay, loving others will serve to make yourself happier. Loving others will serve to make yourself happier. Trust me on this one. Loving others can change the lives of others, and loving others can change lives of others. I love you, so I'm gonna show you how to love. So it's gonna help you love other people. You got to want to do this. If you choose to express that love and take action on it, I can't guarantee what will happen, but it can be life changing. Life changing is different. Hey, Blackberry, with your funny self, you're so funny. So, what we talked about today, this is very interesting, y'all. This was very interesting. Very interesting. Avoid being judgmental. We said that be curious. You'll miss. We said be curious and not judgmental. We talked about we all are judgmental. Yes, even you. We talked about consider what happened when we pass judgment on people we do know. We see something they do and get angry at it, are disappointed in the person, think worse of them. We also spoke about we judge without understanding. We judge without understanding, and that's the end of it. We don't try to find out more through communication, begin to understand. Through understanding begins to build a bridge, and you can't build a bridge with everybody. You can't build a bridge with everybody. They're gonna take time and effort. Avoid passing judgment and instead build a bridge between two human beings. Avoid passing judgment and instead build a bridge between two human beings. You got to build that bridge to understand who I am and who you are in that relationship. We talk about don't pass judgment. If you find yourself being judgmental, stop yourself. Stop yourself. Don't say it. And they say, what you about to say? Nothing. Don't do that. If you find yourself being judgmental, stop yourself. This takes a greater awareness than we usually have. So the first step, an important one, you got to observe your thoughts for a few days. You can try it. You can try. And the key word in there was try. Once you're more aware, you can then stop yourself when you feel yourself being judgmental. You ain't walk in nobody's shoes. And nobody walked in nobody's shoes. The reason why that person like that. That person wasn't even like that. I know it's somebody y'all know. Y'all said it. Y'all said right now. They used to then be like that. I don't know what happened to her. I don't know what happened to him. He used to then be like that. He used to then do women like that. Or she used to then be women. And then another thing when you're doing judgment, understand. Instead of judging someone for what he's done or how he looks, try instead to understand the person. You got to understand a person. Say that again. Instead of judging someone for what he's done and how he looks, try instead to understand the person. Can't judge nobody by how they look, y'all. You can take the most beautiful person, the cutest man in the world, got the nastiest attitude. You can take the most beautiful, fine woman in the world, and you gonna wish you had left her where she was with that worst attitude. So we got to stop. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. If you're gonna one way of stop being, we talked about one way of stop being judgmental is practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. To step into another person's shoes. You don't know what that person been through. Yes, because people have a different soul from the next. Learn a person's soul. That's exactly what we're talking about now. Everybody have a impossible. Talk to them. Find out their backstory. Everybody got a backstory. You don't been it. I done been the sweetest person in this world. I didn't know I was that sweet and nice until I had to make some changes, y'all. And it wasn't for my kids. I want to be like I want to be ahead like I am. I used to be too nice, and my niceness was ran over. But now I'm a different person, and it's better for me to be like I am. I'm better for yourself. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Everyone has a bad story. Everyone has a bad story. Everyone has a bad story. If not, try to imagine the circumstances that might have led to that person acting or looking like they do. I used to didn't act like that. I used to didn't speak. I used to didn't talk. So many narcissist people now who lack empathy. Thank you. Y'all don't want to hear good things about people. If you start talking good about a person, don't you know that make them so angry that they didn't even know there was some good in you? I take a person that being in a wheelchair, I take them, and you know what I said? It's a lot of people can walk and can't do nothing what you doing in that wheelchair. All they do is sit down and complain and wait on somebody to do something for them. But you get in that wheelchair, you be gone. They ain't never thought about if they was in a situation, because you ain't always been in a wheelchair. That's why I used to tell a lot of kids, don't laugh at that person because they walk like that or they talk like that. Because you don't know, they don't been in an accident. An accident can change who you are as a person. And we talked about understand, accept. Once you begin to understand, or at least think you kind of understand, try to accept that person for who he is without trying to change him. I don't want to change you. I'm gonna accept you the way you are, but I'm gonna see can I work with you. If I can't work with you like that, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, I'm the type of person I would block you out of my life. Uplift people, that's right. I will block you out of my life to keep me from being judgmental. Because I got to work on you. Because you, that's you. And it's something about that you that ain't working for me, but I can't change you. So if I can't change you, I'm going to remove myself. I have told a man that you need a better, I know I'm a good woman. I know I'm a good woman. But I told him, you need a better woman than me. Oh, Lanita, be quiet. You just don't want to be with me. No, I just think that somebody else stronger need to be with you. Because I can't handle you. I can't handle you. I can't. So I can't change this person. I'm not going to try to change nobody. It's be best for me to leave. And you don't want me to leave because I'm being honest to you. See, a lot of relationships, they don't want you to be honest to them. And so you won't have to judge me. It ain't you. It's me. Since you're going out there on the porch praying like you want to pray to get away from me, I'll walk out. I'll leave you. Imperfect people telling other people how imperfect other people are. Other people are. And that's the same thing. Judgmental. Love, once you accept someone for who he is, try to love him. Same thing with she. Once you accept someone for who he is, now you need to try to love that person that you accept. If you can't find love, if you can't find that love, they can't make you who you are. If that's you. It's this I can't change you. So y'all got to let people walk out. Y'all got to let people leave. You can't want to kill them and choke them because they want to leave. Let them go. Let them go. You can't change. You can't change her. You can't change him. Even if you don't know him. And then you know what we don't do, y'all, before we start judging our relationship? We don't even get a relationship time to learn one another. We ready to get married. We ain't know that person, but one day we ready to say, I do. I don't know nothing about you and you don't know nothing about me. I don't even know your favorite color. I don't even know what you like, enjoy doing. So I'm judging. Now let me ask y'all this. Will I be judging y'all if I say we come to love not by finding the perfect person, but by seeing an imperfect person perfectly same. But I tell you this. If I'm being, let me ask y'all this. Sometimes I think it's this. I want somebody who likes sports. I want to be with a man who likes fishing, sports, any kind of sports. We want to go watch it. We want to go see it. I like a man who want to laugh. If I'm telling you the kind of man that I'm like, and if you're not this man, I'd rather for you not pretend that you this man. If I'm judging somebody or I'm telling what I like. If I say I want me a man that fish and play sport, who like being around sporty things, sports. And I like men looking at sport, laugh, and I like a man laugh, look at sports, laugh. Keep money in his pocket, keep money in his pocket. Is I'm judging? Okay, thank you. I thought I was judging what I want. I want that. And I think I haven't found it because there's a lot of men don't like sports. A lot of men don't like going fishing. I want to fish. I want to go by myself, but I'm scared of snakes. I'm scared of anything like that. I'm scared of stuff getting on me. But I want a man. I used to find them kind. I had one that like that, those sports. Me and him both played softball. But it was just the money wise. Didn't keep money in his pocket. Oh, I think to me, I think that like love, once you accept someone for who he is, accept him for who he was, try to love him, and then I love him. Even if you don't know him that good, I didn't know him that good, but I started loving him, getting to know him. Even you hate him in the past. I don't know about hate. I don't know about the word hate for me in the past, but I'd never go back to him. I don't need nobody like that. Love him as a brother. I tried to. Love her as a sister. No matter who they are, old or young, light skin or dark, male or female, rich or poor. I tried to deal with the poor part, but I can't deal with the poor part. I can't love him for the putting it because we got to pay our mortgage. We got to pay these bills. And love and light ain't gonna do it for me. So if I'm judging, if I want a man that keep money in his pocket, I want a man, but I ain't got to ask for no money. I don't need to ask for. If you see where if you see, I don't pay these bills. I don't pay the bill. All I ask you to do when you get some money, I'm gonna pay the bills with my money since I make the more. I'm gonna pay all the bills. Now I need you on your side. Just hand me the money. I'm not gonna ask you for no money. I hate to ask somebody for money. And I know you just got paid. I'm not gonna ask you for no money. Because I hear somebody say, I hate you didn't ask me for none, so I ain't think you need. I know we in the house. The lights on right. The gas on right. The water on right. We ain't sitting outside right. The insurance paid for. So what you think? It just happened like bewitched? What good would loving someone do if they ain't got mine? What the Bible say that a man do to is? I don't know what a man do to is. You know what, Black Bear? And I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get into the Bible. I got into the Bible, and then I got out of the Bible. I started reading it because it was some things said that I couldn't understand. I don't believe it. But I don't want to get into that. Because when I got to a certain point, when it said that. Okay, you know what? I know what a man's supposed to do for a woman. I had a father. But the thing is, I don't want to get into that. Okay, but a man should provide and protect. And I believe that. A man's supposed to provide and protect. But are they doing it? What good would loving somebody do? Your love will likely only be limited. But it could have an effect on two people, yourself and possibly on the person you found love for. I want to love when I find, if the love that I can't find the love of my life, I'm gonna go on and stay happy like I am. Trust me on this one. And loving others can change the life of others. What you saying no to, Blackberry? I'm gonna give y'all how do I stop? Okay, anybody in the chat have true, genuine love? Okay. How do I stop constantly judging people? Cause we judge people. Y'all judge people. How can you stop constantly judging people? I hear it. I am agreeing to something you said. Oh, you said anyone in the chat have true, genuine love. What did I say? Oh, hey, Jenny. I don't remember what I said, Blackberry. I don't say it a lot. How do I stop constantly judging people? I'm asking y'all, how do you stop constantly judging people? Here are 4 ways to become less judgmental. Okay? For those people who like to judge people, it's going to help you distinguish between judging actions and judging people. So that go back to what you said, Blackbeard. Distinguish between judging actions. Action. Hey, Sue. One way of judging action is you did an awesome job. You did exactly what I told you. I told you once you come out that curve, sprint. I told you to strive. And when I told you to strive, I told you to keep a steady pace, but not too slow. And then when you get on that other curve, I want you to run the curve, okay? And I want you to sprint in that straightaway. You did exactly what I told you to do. That's the action. Okay? Now, judging people. Oh, she can't do that. She ain't gonna be able to go out there and go that curve, run that curve, and then stride it straight away, and run that curve and stride it straight away. Everybody on my team's supposed to be able to do the same thing. If you're a good teacher, if you're a good man or you're a good woman, you're gonna do it the right way. So I said, this is what I said, y'all. Here are 4 ways to become less judgmental. Distinguish between judging actions and judging people. Oh, here go the people part. Oh, Lanita, man, look at her channel. She ain't got this over there. She ain't got that like that. But she ain't got nobody in her. She ain't doing it. Judge. Oh, she ain't gonna never have no good shit. That's it. I'm just saying, judging people. You don't supposed to do that. I just want y'all to distinguish between judging action and judging people. I heard one lady when we were doing what my boy name? What's that? Sue, we were doing that, Jenna, y'all. We were doing what's the man did that to his little stepdaughter? Are you talking about judging the man? No, we talking about judging, period. We talking about judging. We talking about judging, period. What's that topic we were doing over here, Jenna, y'all? You and Susan, y'all was over here. And the man kept blaming the girl mama and kept blaming the girl, and he was blaming his girlfriend. And he let that little girl, Henry Dinkins. Henry Dinkins. When we did Henry Dinkins, I got judged. I seen a group of people when they came in, somebody said they don't know me, they don't know my channel, and they don't know me, period. And one lady said, "Oh, I can't deal with her because of some." No, she can't deal with me because who I am. But then she got her people on her broomstick and they flew away. You got to learn people on your own. Henry Dinkins, man. And then we had a good time because the real people stayed. See, a lot of people want you to fake how people is, and we left with the truth, and we won. We won. We told the truth. We won in court. We won that case. We won that case because why? We worked it together. We didn't judge each other. I never did say, that ain't right. You wrong. We never did do that to each other when we did something. But so that means that we didn't judge each other. We didn't even talk bad on Henry Dinkins. We told Henry Dinkins how it was. We knew he was guilty. But that's how you distinguish between judge and action. Can somebody out there in the audience distinguish between judge and action? I gave you my first judge and action. And judge and people. Judge and action. Somebody give me one example of judge and action. I gave y'all one with me with track and field. My action in the relationship. How I'm judging action. You don't want to work. I'm gonna start it out for y'all. Judging the action. You don't even when something break down around him, you don't even know how to fix it. I'm so used to having a man who know how to fix stuff when it break down. You got to call somebody over here to do that. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing, man. What are we here for each other? You don't even know how to work on a car. You don't take responsibility for the things you didn't do. You didn't even pay the light bill. Okay, I'm judging his action. Okay, now I'm judging people. You know what? Why you keep hanging over there with Blackbeard and Blackbeard he didn't even take care of his wife? Why is you hanging with somebody that I'm judging Blackbeard in his friendship? Neither one of y'all, all y'all do is smoke cigarette and drink beer every day. So I'm judging people. I'm judging him in his relationship. So Jenny, the thing is, you got to know the difference between judging action. Distinguish between judging actions and judging people. We got to. Before we start talking about somebody, we got to be able to distinguish between them two. I'm judging your action, not judging you. Ask yourself, that's just one way to become less judgmental. Okay, you got to be able to distinguish between judging the action and judging people. The next way to become less judgmental. Ask yourself what you really know about that person you're judging. You just judge that person. Now ask yourself what you know about that person. Okay, let me put this up there. Henry Dinkins looked like a child watcher, and Henry Dinkins truly is a child watcher. Look like it's judgmental, and actually being a child watcher is true. Very good. That's the difference between judging someone's action and judging the person. That's a good one. Awesome. That's awesome. And he know what he was. So that's good right there, y'all. That's the distinction between judging action and judging people. And so the whole relationship, his relationship's not going to work because that's who he is. That's the kind of person he is. And I can't change that within him. So number 2, become a less judgmental person. Ask yourself what you really know about that person you're judging. Oh, Lanita don't know what she talking about. She didn't make me sick. She always over there doing this and always doing that. Oh, look at her channel. She don't have nobody sending her chat. Oh, look at Lanita. She just over there. And she just, you seen her channel? But you can't even judge me. You don't know me. You don't know what kind of person I am. You don't know where it's going. You don't know. Ask yourself what you really know about that person you're judging. Okay, here we go. Jenny said, why you jump in my face and you let your sister beat you up? Is that a coward or a judging? No. That's you judged it, right? You just did your judgment. Because you said, why you jump in my face? That's action. And then you said, and you let your sister beat you up. That's still action. Is that a coward or a judging? That's not a coward. And when you did judge an action, that's all you did, Jenny. You judged his action. The action was jump and beat. That's your action verb. And the question you say, is that a coward or judging? You didn't. You judged your action. That's right. You judged your action. You didn't judge him. You didn't judge him. That's not being a coward. If my brother, wait, let me see, can I say, if I was a man and my sister jumped in my beat me, sister beat you up. Now, some men, let me tell you this. Sometimes women don't understand that a real man will prevent you from hurting him. He'll prevent you from hurting him because he's not going to hit you. He know if he hit you, he going to knock you out. So if he hit his sister and knock her out and she don't come back up, then they'll be ready to lock him up. If he hit her and the police come, the actions, he's going to jail. But the jump in your face is a big action. Because you really don't need to be in your face, but that's a judging action. See, I can't judge it because this is action. This is not judgmental. Now, if I want to make it seem like I'm judging it, I'll say, why? You know what? You always let your sister do certain things to you, but you won't let me do it to you. I'm trying to judge it hard. I can't judge that hard. I'm trying to judge it. You'll jump me, but you won't jump your sister. I'm telling you, you'll jump me, but you won't jump your sister. What's the difference between me and your sister? If she jumped in your face, you won't even touch her. But if I jump in your face, then you'll do something to me. So why you doing it that way? Okay. So to become less judgmental, you wanna distinguish between judge and action. That's what you did, Jenny. And judging people. She ain't even got it going on like me. And you just sit over there and you let her do all that, you and say all that, you jump in your face and stuff like that. But if I do it, then you'll have something to say about me. So, number 2, ask yourself why you really know what you really know about the person you're judging. See, you got to say something about him that you're judging. Okay? Number 3, reflect upon how it feels to be judged yourself. Reflect upon how it feels to be judged yourself. A lot of people can't take folks judging. You know, have y'all been around people that they can judge you, and soon as you say something about them, they get mad? I judge, you judge me. Just okay, Jenny. They go back to what you saying right there. You jump in my face, but you won't jump in your sister's face. Now you ready to jump in my face, but you didn't jump in your sister's face. And I'm supposed to be your girlfriend. Okay, reflect how it feels to be judged yourself. If you ain't never been judged, you already been Miss Good Shoe. And nobody never did nothing for you. And you always Miss Good Shoe. Or that chat over there, always this and always that. But it ain't all right what you're saying. Reflect upon how it feels. You don't want nobody to say nothing about you. A lot of people don't want them to judge them, but they'll judge you. Don't try to judge me. You ain't walk a mile in these shoes of mine. Reflect how it feels to be judged yourself. Number 4, notice the negative impact of judgedness on yourself and your relationship. Let me say it again. Notice the negative impacts of judgedness on yourself and your relationship. See, sometimes you can you always got something negative to say about our relationship. I don't do this and I don't do that. But you ain't doing no better than me. You doing the same thing. We're gonna try to make this relationship work. We can't be negative judging each other. You know, you smoke the cigarette. Stop. I can't tell nobody to stop smoking cigarettes. I just don't try to meet. Okay, it's like this, y'all. Notice the negative impact. The negative impact between me and a person who's smoking, they can't smoke in my house. Because I can't stand, I get sick. I have allergies, my eyes get big, I sneeze, even smelling the smoke. You walk all the way up the street, but smoke on your clothes. It's so I'm not gonna meet nobody that smoke cigarettes. And they say, I'm gonna stop smoking. I don't want him to change for me. No, you need to meet somebody. Why don't you try to meet somebody that smoke? They don't never try. People who smoke cigarette don't never try to meet nobody who smokes cigarette. They always trying to meet the ones who don't smoke cigarette because they can have all the cigarettes on their own. No, they don't. I'm just saying, I just judged that. Okay, so when it come down to notice the negative impact of judgments on yourself and your relationship, I'm not gonna say nothing that's gonna. I'm not. If I'm gonna say something positive to make my relationship. Oh, baby, we doing so good. We doing so good together. And then they could be sitting right there agreeing with everything you saying good. They doing. Shut up, Blackbeard. They can be saying all that good stuff. I can be saying all that good stuff about our relationship. You still out there doing the same thing you've been doing. You still doing the same thing. Why I'm still with you. You ain't gonna change. I tried it. I found myself. I don't know if this good. I don't know that it's bad. I try to get out of something real. I try to get out when I meet somebody. You can tell I don't want to talk to you no more after that first date. Because I don't want to call you. I want to block your number. I don't want to have nothing else to do with you. I asked this man to come spend the night with me. I mean, we've been knowing each other about 3 weeks. And I said, come on, I'm going to let you spend the night. I don't want to take him back home. That's another thing I want a man got to try to keep it positive. Got to, Blackbeard. Got to. Try to keep everything positive. Now, this dude, I'm going to let him spend that. I know if I get to drinking, I don't like to drink and try to take you home. Because you stay away from me. So I asked him, just get your toothbrush and stuff. I don't want to smell nobody's breath in the morning. So I got to waiting on him, and I don't wonder what's so long to take him to go in there and just get the toothbrush. And his toothbrush, he can bring his toothpaste if he wants to. He brought all the clothes. And then I said, and the people in the house were happy that he was going with me. I said, well, why are you bringing all your clothes? I asked you, can you spend the night? One night. I know it. He done brought the suits. He done brought everything on hanger. And I didn't want to judge him. I didn't want to say nothing negative. Flag, baby. Flag on the plate. Lord, him must. I got him in the car and brought him to my house. That man said one thing when I pulled up in the driveway. That if we were husband and wife already. Flag on that plate real quick. I don't know why I didn't stop that flag when we was like, I ain't want to embarrass me. Soon he got here, he said, I said, well, dang, he talking about where you gonna put his clothes? Now, Lanita, put your clothes. I didn't tell you to bring them clothes. I thought we were about to get to know. Yeah, we don't get to know each other. I said, baby, let me take you back home. And you know what I did? I let my son take him back home. I didn't want to hear him talk soft to me. Because I'm kind of like easy to fall into it. He was moving in, baby. Homeboy gonna move in. I had the shoes. I had everything. And child, when I took him home, he got to call me on the phone. I had to block him. I didn't take him home. I let my son take him home. He gonna be able to handle my son, Craig. He ain't gonna be able to handle him. I said, I'm gonna let my son take him. I know when he get in the car with me, he gonna talk sweet. And I'm gonna turn the car around like bedrock, Wilman and Bernie, and I'm gonna bring the clothes back to my house. And he said, Mom, don't do that no more. And then I said, I want son. And I ain't did that no more. What is the root cause of being judgmental? What is the root cause? I said cause, but I mean costs, not money, causes of being judgmental. What is the roots behind the causes of being judgmental? Don't be laughing, Blueberry. We have the innate urge to be right, to be better, to be superior always. Unboundary views of world around us necessarily us to be either right or wrong. See, when you judge being the root of causes of being judgmental is unhappy. It's a good one. Unhappy. Right or wrong. It's unhappy. I want to be happy. And it's so many men out here. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be a woman to every man out here. But no. The men are doing what we doing. They don't want to go through it no more either. Women are the only ones causes of the being judgmental, right or wrong. Right or wrong, to be better, to be superior. Humans are motivated to assign causes to their actions and behavior. Only person can change me is me. And I always want to ask God. I said, God, why you keep sending me knuckleheads? I said, I can't handle no knucklehead, Jesus. Can I at least have somebody got some money in their pocket so they can say him, baby? That's them the back in the days men. Them the back in the days men. Him, baby. Count the money here. Then the back in the days men. So if you were gonna do anything, you should have did that then. What does it mean to start judging people, y'all? What does it mean to start judging people? What does it mean? We have to talk about this because these relationships ain't working. Folks want to play games and they ain't the one to play with. What does it mean to start judging people? Judging means to form an opinion about someone or something based on thoughts. That's how it's supposed to be. Judging means to form an opinion about someone. That's how it's supposed to be. Or something based on thoughts, feelings, and evidence. So when I do these court cases, accept people and be kind to who let you. That's the truth. Judging means to form an opinion about someone or something based on your thoughts, feelings, and evidence. That's how it's supposed to be. But I don't have the right to say, Susan, your page is whack. You need to just stop. Don't let nobody, never tell nobody. I can say, Susan, you're doing an awesome job. Keep doing it, baby. It'll come. It'll come. Just keep going. I didn't stop. I want to be the example. Let me set the example. I want to be the example for others. Keep doing you. Keep doing your thing. Don't worry about nobody feelings and evidence and the thoughts of how they feel about you. Keep doing whatever makes you happy. If you're happy on this job, then you're going to do all you need to do to put into your job. If you're not happy on that job, you're not going to put into it. You don't care what time you get there in the morning. It's just like a relationship. If you're not happy in that relationship, you're not going nowhere. If you're not happy in that relationship, you're not gonna do nothing no more to make the relationship right. They not trying over here. Why you gonna keep waste me? You know what I said? I told the dude, you waste. I ain't gonna put it all on. I didn't judge him like that. I said, I ain't gonna put it all on you. I judge myself. I said, I shouldn't even been in this relationship. And when I started judging myself being on me, then he started saying, he couldn't say nothing because I didn't judge him. I judged myself. Now I said, no, it ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm gonna judge myself. I shouldn't even. I wanted the man, cause the man, I can have a man to cut my grass at my house, paint, do the man part. I wasn't thinking about nothing else. That's why my relationship didn't go right. I didn't judge him. I was judging me. That I don't want this man. When I retired, I got to get rid of this man. 8 years. I waste 8 years for nothing. Have you ever been in a relationship? You'll say when y'all break up, man, we done been together 12 years and it's over already. I don't want to meet. I don't want to keep meeting people. And then when you ask somebody to stay, you got to be careful when you ask somebody to set you up with somebody. They already know how you are. Why they set you up with that man right there? I don't like that man attitude. Love me and cut my grass. That's right. I said, love me. I said to myself, I knew the man know how to paint. I know the man know how to do everything on the outside. And I was the kind of woman, I do everything on the inside. I'm the inside, he take care of the outside. But I ain't love him for that. I was trying to find love. It wasn't on love. It wasn't love me. It wasn't on love there. It was like him. I liked him to death. I'm gonna check all the men I go with. I'm gonna do him like that. I'm gonna show him how to be a man. But it said judging means to form an opinion about someone or something based on thoughts, feelings, and evidence. Like somebody probably tell me, Coach, she can't run. And then I said, but that's not your job to come on here and tell me somebody not is slow. I said, you do what I asked you to do, and they doing what I asked them to do. So that means that I can take that person who runs slow and I can put them in the mile. And that mile can bring can get that person some confidence. It showed me evidence that this is where they need to be. Everybody, see, one thing about judging somebody, everybody can't sprint. When I talked to my track team, I said, everybody not a sprinter. Everybody want to run 100 meters. Everybody's not a sprinter. Everybody not a distant runner. Everybody not a mid-distant runner. And then maybe you don't need to be on the track, period. So I'm going to put you where I think you need to be, but I'm not going to get rid of you because you got that potential. It's something about you that I know that you got and you need to let it out. So that's the very first thing. That's an action, judging an action. Everybody out here ain't no sprinter. Everybody, now all of y'all ain't no sprinter. You see this time y'all got here? Evidence, it's the time. So when judging, when what it means to start judging people, judging means to form an opinion about someone or something based on thoughts and feelings and evidence. People used to judge the guy I used to go with. Why you with that ugly man? Why you with that man? You can do better than what you doing. I said, y'all stop talking about him. I said, he got some good in him. But the whole time they was right. But I didn't see it that way. Because I don't like hurting people's feelings. And I had to get out of that, y'all. If it weren't for my children, I'd be still doing the same thing, being nice. This often occurs within the first few minutes of meeting someone. They go back to what I just said. It said judging means to form an opinion about someone or something based on thoughts, feelings, and evidence. This often occurs within the first few minutes of meeting someone. When you judge a person, you assess their character in order to determine if they are safe. Now, me, hot mama, I had to pick between him and the other dude. And I said before I met him, I said, there's something about you, you gonna be kind of strict on me. No, I'm not. No, he was. And then I said, this dude over here, he making me laugh. I like him. So this dude over here, I had to pick between him and him. And I liked the other dude too. So I went back and sat in his lap. But I was just both of them trying to get to know him, but I liked this one. But then this one, I kind of like him, but it scared me when a guy want to get into me. Yeah, let me see what you're saying, man. Trying to see the good within people, but when they show their true color, believe it. Yeah, I thought he wasn't gonna be like he is. I said, well, I should have picked that other dude, like my man told me, but I picked you. You acting like you was so nice and you was so this, and you weren't gonna be that, and you let me down. I said I should have picked him, but I made him judge the other dude from me picking him. Both of them play softball. Both of them can play good. Then I felt bad. I got stuck with somebody. I should have went that way because I didn't know this way was the wrong way to go. So that was me. I learned from it. How do I start judging and criticizing people? How do I stop? Not me, I'm talking to people. How do I start judging and criticizing people? One thing you're going to do, don't pass judgment. If you find yourself being judgmental, stop yourself. It's going on in your relationship by somebody talking about their mother-in-law, they sisters-in-law, they brother-in-law. Don't pass judgment if you find yourself being judgmental. Stop yourself. Don't pass judgmental. Don't pass judgment. If you find yourself being judgmental, stop yourself. I don't stop. I don't bit my tongue so many times. I'm surprised holes ain't in my tongue. I be like, y'all don't say that about that person. That person might not even be like that. And I had to do that with my daughter-in-law and my son-in-law. I didn't want my daughter to be with nobody. I want my children to be with somebody, but I was just so hooked up to them myself. I liked them. I wanted my kids, but I want the best for them. Thank you. I want my children. I wanted my children. I want this man. Don't hurt my baby girl feeling. Cause I know how I'm gonna be. So I didn't want to judge him, but I did, and I felt bad. But then as I knew and grew with him, and I already knew him, because I know his mama, but I already knew him. But the thing was, it was my daughter. It was my child. So I gave him a little hard time. So what you want to do is, number one, if you want to stop judging people and criticizing people, don't pass judgment. If you find yourself being judgmental, stop yourself. Cause mothers, we can do that. We can put judgment, we can pass judgment against a man, and it be true. It be true, and then you like, nah, man, I should have listened to myself. But we didn't know that. We gave them the benefit of doubt. So don't pass judgment. Number two, understand. We already went through this. We said don't pass judgment. If you find yourself being judgmental, just stop yourself. Two, understand. Instead of judging someone for what he's done or how he looks, try instead to understand the person. That's why I say in the relationship, I understood the person. I got a chance to understand the person, understand who that person was, and I didn't want him. And Lanita got to stop that. I'm good about breaking up with people. I'm good about getting out of something, y'all. And it's not right for me to want to be in a relationship, and then I get tired of the person. I don't want you no more. It's something about that person don't want me. I don't want him no more. And you don't supposed to jump in a relationship and jump out of it like that. I don't think. Lenita, 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 not Lanita. Lanita. Don't pass judgment. Understand. Just because I want you to say Lenita, Lenita. If I keep spelling my name to you, Lenita, and you keep saying Lanita, you are saying what you want to say. Because I got it right there in your face. Lenita. So stop me for past judging you. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to stop myself. Because you're not thinking. You don't want me to say nothing. I'm saying your name, right? And you show me how it's spelled. Okay? So, to stop passing judging and criticizing people. You know what? I'm single, Blackberry. And I'll be 65 in March 18th. I don't feel nothing like no 65. I feel good. If I meet somebody, if I don't, it's if I do, if I don't. If I do, I don't. I'm about to be happy. If I don't know who I am by now, I ain't gonna never know who I am. Yeah, I feel good. 58, 60 and stuff like that, not old like it used to be. Back then, 60 couldn't do what I do. 64 and 65 can't do nothing I do. I can't believe I'm about to get Social Security. Don't you know I lived so long? We live in, if you don't made it all the way to 58, 59, 60, 70, 80, you are blessed. Because they ain't getting out of their 20s. Thank you. I don't even feel 65. I don't even know how 65 is supposed to feel. I don't know how it's supposed to feel. I feel good all over. But I feel good because I ain't got time to be judging nobody. My mission is right now to encourage my young people to get my age. Y'all ain't making out of 20. They're not making out of their 20s. This 26-year-old girl, and I'm not judging her, I'm going to tell you the truth about her. She went over to Martin Luther King's house The man kind of like settle stuff down for the people. She said, I tell you one thing, I be judging my bone when I be out there in that cold air in the morning. Like that wind, I'm listening to that wind blowing now. I gotta go stand out there in that wind. My hips be hurt. I be like, good God Almighty, cold. Like, I'm about to go get in my car. I'm about to go sit in my car. But I have on so much clothes. But anyway, y'all, that girl, that 26-year-old girl went over there. She wasn't even high. Throwing gasoline on Martin Luther King's house. The man who kind of like helped everybody out. And threw Vaseline. And these guys saw her. And she ran. She ain't had no match. She was looking for a match. She was going to set Dr. Martin Luther King house up on fire. And the word I said to myself, there's nobody here but me and the dogs. I said, that old fool. She didn't hear me. I said it to myself. I stopped. I stopped the judgment. Bless you. I don't know how to stand out there. You know what, Susan? We can sit in our car, but we just can't stay. If it's real cold, we can sit in our car. It be cold, but I have on so much clothes. I be having a layer of clothes, y'all. Y'all see 4 hats go on my head every morning. Then I have on 4 pair of pants. And I have on that shirt and stuff like that. But my face, I cover my face up. But when it get too cold, we can't stand out there like that. And I'm listening to that wind now. And I'm thinking about 5 o'clock in the morning. So now I leave out a little late. But y'all get back on topic. Accept. We're going to talk about understand. Instead of judging someone for what he done or how he looks, try instead to understand the person. I was looking at this guy. He got all these muscles. Muscles is not telling me nothing about no man. Muscles is not telling me nothing if that's a good man or not. He handsome. All right. But that's all I'm going to do now. Look. Accept. So we said, out of start judging and criticizing people, we said we don't pass judgment. We understand. Now we're going to accept. Once you begin to understand, or at least think you kind of understand, try to accept. I done did all the trying and stuff in relationships. So them the 4 things we're gonna work on in our relationship or on ourselves. How to start judging and criticizing people. Number 1, we said don't pass judgment. Number 2, understand. Number 3, accept. And number 4 is love. Now we're going to go back to what Blackberry said. Blackberry said what? Blackberry said something about the Bible. He asked me, he said, Lanita, what did the Bible say about a man? He said, now right here, it said, what does the Bible say about judging people? They brought you up. They brought up you, what you just said, Blackberry. They just brought you up. They said, what does the Bible say about judging people? And that's what you asked me. And I said, Blackberry, I don't know. I started reading the Bible. This I was honest. It says, Matthew 7, do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measures you use, it will be measured to you. Matthew 7. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eyes and pay no attention to the plank in your own eyes. See, you can't, in other words, you can't tell nobody about nothing if you don't want them to say nothing about you. Yes, a lot of people can judge you, but they don't want you to judge them. So Matthew 7, and then what's the question, everyone, that Matthew Blackberry asked me? That's a mean. That's a mean. He said, what does the Bible say about judging people? It says, Matthew 7, do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be judged to you. That's what he wanted. That's what he was wanting me to say right there. It's a man in our chat. It said, why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? So I'm sitting here talking about Blackbeard. I need to check myself out. See, that's why I don't like to pass judgment against nobody. I had an argument. So the first stone, there you go. I had to apologize to my daughter the other day, my 35-year-old. I had to apologize to her. We was talking, and she said, Mama, you this and you did it. And I'm him with an on-care attitude. That's a bad attitude to have. And then I started calling her names. All her names, because I was upset. And I shouldn't have said those names to her, and that's my child. And he said, see, you say that, you see how you say stuff like that to your daughters? Your daughter, and then later on, I called in my room. That a lot of mothers need to do with fathers. I said, you know what? I apologize to you. I ain't have no business calling you out your name. But I was upset with the words that you was saying to me. But y'all, did nothing stop me for apologizing to her. I had to think. See, I should have kept my judgment and my opinions to myself. Nah, but I had to be wholehearted and bring it out. Saying words that you wouldn't think I would say. But when I thought about it, and at least I thought about it, because we don't even think about when we are wrong, the way we talk to our kids, our daughters and our sons. Sometimes it be us, our acceptance. And I felt so good when I apologized to her. And I had to tell my other daughter what I did. And she said, well, Mama, that's good. That you got to realize we're getting older now. So sometimes with these young people, when they do stuff, we sometimes have to watch what we say. Because they can make you say stuff that you don't want to say. We have to. I know we don't want to apologize. Sometimes we got to apologize. Now, we have to apologize. It took something out of me. I had to. It be us sometimes. It be us. Because I'm just sick of that mouth. But I figured that. And they be wanting to stay with me to help me out and stuff like that. But I got to get used to, when a parent used to being in themselves alone, you got your 2 dogs, so you used to you and your dog. And then one of them come move up, and then you got to stop being selfish and hateful like that. I catch myself. So that's something that I'm working on. I'm You don't get too old to learn and listen. What do you call a person who judges others without knowing them? What do you call people who judge you all, to judge us without knowing us? What do you call a person who judges others without knowing them? The word is called, y'all, censorious. It's CENSORIOUS. Censorious is the word when someone is inclined to find fault and harshly critical. This word is used when someone forms opinions about someone and start judging without actually knowing the person and his situation. How I'm gonna judge y'all? And I don't know nobody. That probably asking for, you don't know me. And y'all know who judge people? Trolls. But you can't pay them no attention. You don't even know me. People can get in your chat and say something. You be like, I'm gonna what that word I say to yourself? Hey, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Stop yourself. It's let me see where it's censorious. It's CENSORIOUS. They say that's the word when someone is inclined to find fault or harshly critical. Let me write it right now. Put it right now. Put it right now. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Let me put it up now. Censorious. It's the word when someone is inclined to find fault and harshly critical. This word is used when someone forms opinions about someone and start judging without actually knowing the person and his situation. It's like somebody say, that's a new channel. Don't listen to that channel. What I be learning, it don't matter if the channel 2016, 17, 18, 2023, 2022, it doesn't matter. That person ain't done. They know something. You just, some people you just don't need to see what we need to find out there. We need to get away from these kind of people. As long as people keeping up junk, like I said from the beginning, when I got my channel, this ain't no fussy channel. The educational purposes, fun, entertainment. That's all I want to do is entertain. Fun. So it's going to have to be educational entertainment. That's me. That's me. If I'm just a board in sports. See, I used it, my channel, before I delete my channel, it was sports because I was doing sports. I was out there at the college meet, at the children meets, officiating. Man, y'all see what's going on. Then I used to be in the gym. Then I had changed. I delete. I don't know why I delete that page. I don't know nothing about what I'm on here for. When I do stuff, I do it for fun. Censorious, this word is used when someone forms an opinion about someone and start judging without actually knowing the person and that person's situation. I like talking about relationship And the reason why I like talking about relationship is I like to see relationships that works. And I try to let relationships know. And if you got to leave your partner to go do the same thing that you're doing with your partner to somebody else, taking care of them and giving them money the same way, then you crazy. You know, when I leave a good woman just to deal with these people, ain't nothing in the streets. We call this in the streets. It's somebody good out there. It's somebody good out there for you. It's somebody good out there for they don't know how to handle you. It's so many guys be trying to talk to me. I just block them from. I push them away from talking to me, and they still be want to talk. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to. I don't feel I'm not ready. I have to deal with somebody who already don't experience, because I don't feel like going through what I just got out of. So you have to be experienced. I don't feel like starting over. I'm so happy. Cause the grass look green on the other side until they get the same water bill. Thank you. That's a woman talk right there. They want to leave you. Ain't nowhere in the world. I've been with somebody 12 years, 24 years, 22 years, and leave them for somebody. I'm doing the same thing I'm doing with you. Why I'm gonna leave out this relationship, go take care of somebody else? I sure do, Blackberry. I turn them away so quick. I don't believe nothing that they be saying. I learned to love me. I learned to love me. I learned to love me. Ain't did what I do now. I just deal with people who happy and single. Who happy and single. You ain't gotta have nobody. Like that yesterday when my daughter said, Mama, you need a man. I don't need no darn man. When I had a man, y'all ran them away. I don't need no man. Y'all ran them away. I went with this one, y'all ran away. Y'all done put sugar in the man tank and I ain't even know it. Y'all ran everybody away when I had somebody. I couldn't even talk to nobody. Now I got Camper. Camper, somebody trying to talk to me, the dog bark at him. Camper bark at him. Camper don't want nobody else to get his mama. What Jenny told me the other day, you know Camper ain't gonna let you have nobody. Now y'all, we got some judgmental toxic people. We got some judgmental toxic people. Everyone can be judgmental from time to time. But a toxic person is judgmental almost all of the time. Susan, he said, are you single? Being judgmental, toxic. You got them people, y'all. Everyone can be judgmental from time to time. But a toxic person is judgmental and almost all the time. They see things in black and white and criticize anything that they don't agree with or approve of, instead of considering the circumstances or the feeling of other people negatively. Y'all hear that? Is being judgmental toxic? Is being judgmental toxic? I can be judgmental at times. Well, we can. Okay. Everyone can be judgmental from time to time. But a toxic person is judgmental almost all the time. Y'all better get off and around there. You're a mess, said Susan Love. Everyone could be judgmental from time to time, but a toxic person is judgmental almost all the time. Y'all better get away from these negative people. They'll have your relationship messed up. But if anybody talking with common sense like we having this relationship, this talk right now, this should try to improve your relationship. This should improve your relationship. I want to see all couples stay together. If it works, staying together. If it not, let it go. So it's being toxic. It's judgmental toxic. It can be. Everyone can be judgmental from time to time. And that's a good thing, Susan. That's a good thing because that's your personality. That's your personality. Everyone can be judgmental from time to time, but a toxic person is judgmental almost all the time. Keep them off from around your relationship. Keep that judgmental being toxic. Them toxic talking people, keep them off around your husband or your wife. Y'all keep toxic people out of y'all relationship. Sometimes you got to let that friend go. And open your eyes and see what they doing to your relationship. When you let them do to your relationship, they can't do nothing to your relationship. What you let them do to your relationship. Keep toxic people out of your life. A toxic person is judgmental almost all the time. And stop thinking that you have to have a man, you have to have somebody. No, you don't have to. That's one thing I told my daughter. Oh, no, I don't need no man. I don't need nobody right now. Oh, that ain't my problem. I ain't got no problem. I'm trying to pay bills. I'm trying to pay bills. And make sure we got a roof over. I ain't worried about no food. Oh, that ain't what I need, no man, baby. I need money, if anything. I need some money. Having a man, how you gonna, if he ain't got no money, they ain't got no money, what? Shoot. That's y'all problem. Stop trying to want to have something and get yourself together. So they see things in black and white and criticize anything that they don't agree with or approve of, instead of considering the circumstances of the feeling of other people negatively. I don't need that drama in my life, not right now. You know what it is now, Blackberry, is that it's time for me to see the world. It's time for me to travel. It's time for me to enjoy life. I'm a good person on the inside. I got a beautiful heart. I wish sometimes I tell God when I be on my job outside, I say, it's so much I wish I can do for people. Other people, I just want to have money. If I have all that money that Beyonce them do, y'all just don't know what I do for people. Only person know that is me. I want that money they got. Don't y'all know? I'll make sure that these people is good. If I got it, they can have it. I felt so bad when I was gonna get his parents a Christmas tree, and I had already threw that Christmas tree away, y'all. Wait, there are drama-free people walking around. A lot of drama-free people walking around. That's a lot of drama-free people walking around. Now, what are the signs of being judgmental? There are signs, y'all, of being judgmental. Y'all gotta recognize these signs. Yeah, if I had that Beyonce money, I can take care of many families. I can't have all of that money being in, and I'm not doing nothing for people. Y'all, I love to help people, y'all. I love helping people. I really do. I really love helping people. I do so much for people who really appreciate what you do for them. Y'all, them little kids hug me every day. Now I have to wear my mask because I got it. I have to, tell them what them children bring out at school, but you cover your mask, put that mask on your face. And I got to hug them. I got to hug them. They run up to me, Mommy. Like on Big Mama. Back in the day, we had Big Mama. We had Big Mama. We had Grandmama. We had Great Grandmama. But that Big Mama didn't play, but we love Big Mama, though. See, they looking for love. Call me Auntie. I can take the worst boy in the world that y'all talk about and treat me so sweet. Like a grandma mother, or like an auntie, a mother. And that makes me feel good. And I call the younger grown guys up there on my job who in their 20s and their 30s. They call me Mom. They call me Auntie. But I call them Nephew. I said, "What's up, Nephew?" And I call the girls my niece. Look at my niece, my little fine self. They need that. Young guys need love too. Young women need love. I speak to all of them. Everybody know me. Now I'm gonna go over the characteristic right here, and the last thing I'm gonna go over is how do I get rid of judging. So right now I'm gonna go over. Okay, I don't like drama. I like people to get along, even though I know we all ain't get along. I just like understanding. So we're gonna go over the signs of being judgmental, and then last we're gonna go how do I get rid of judging. This is a very good topic, y'all, because this is an everyday real life situation. It's going on right now. What are some signs of being judgmental? The characteristic of judgmental people are overly critical, make negative assumptions without having all the facts, see the world through personal bias, lack empathy for others. And we talked about empathy. Let me put it out here. We talked about empathy when I first came on. Let me put it up here. We talk about empathy. Hold on, y'all. Let me put it up here. We talk about empathy. Okay. Hello, y'all. Jenny, if you got any question and you want to get it out, honey. That's one thing about my channel. You get it out, honey. Okay, we said that empathy. We brought that up from the beginning. We said we got to practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, to step into another person's shoe. Okay, so finish with the characteristic of judgment. What are the signs of being judgmental? We said overly critical, We said make negative assumptions without having all the facts. We said see the world through personal bias. We said lack empathy for others, devalue others in order to feel superior, see others to opponents or competitors, and last are often unhappy. Those are examples of the characteristic of judgmental people. Those are the signs. And y'all got to realize that everybody ain't happy like you. Everybody not happy like you. Everybody not happy like you. Trying to put it on this new comment. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. We talked about narcissist people, lack of empathy. So many narcissist people out here, y'all. It don't make no sense. Y'all got to be careful. I hear people, they ain't got no. I asked YouTube, where are my notifications? Why my notification not going out? Where are all my people? I supposed to have more people in this. And they'll go check and everything. They just didn't keep making videos. It ain't dead. I know I got some folks don't even know I go live. I have some people I can't never catch you. But y'all not getting it. Okay. And lastly, we're gonna talk about how do I get rid of judging. Y'all know I used to instead of judging kids, women and their kids, and they go into places and they let the children do what they want to do. Tear up your house and bring children over the house. They don't say nothing to their children. They let them tear it up without you saying that. In a way, I tell children, you go over there with your mama. And I'm good about saying, don't do that. Don't do that. If you don't want nobody saying that to your child, you better keep your children where you are. Because they come in my house, I ain't got nothing here breakable anyway. But they not going to come in here and do what they want to do. Tear up something. Tear my blinds up in my window. Then they go home and I got my man looking like a crackhead blind where you peep out of and leave one peeping blind and the other one tore up or bent or something. You're not going to tear up my blind. So if you don't want me to say nothing to your child, you leave your child over your house. Because they can't do what they want. Your children are not supposed to be able to do what they want to do when they come in your house. I had to tell mine that when they learned. I fed them before we went to a cookout. I fed them before we went over there. So mine love to eat. So you're not going to go over there and act like you hungry. Because y'all already don't stop that McDonald's. We don't park over here at McDonald's. So y'all can eat y'all hamburger and y'all fries and y'all soda. Eat every bit of it. Because I don't know what these folks cook. And don't get over that asking them for nothing. And don't do. I used to get my dad like I done wrote a whole book before me and my children go somewhere. I write that whole book and say the same month. And Mama, you already told us that. I said, when I'm telling you again, don't ask them for nothing until they start therapy. That's kind of Mama I will, because that's kind of Mama I had. Okay? How do I get rid of judging? One way you can get rid of judging is practice self-compassion for yourself. Practice self. Everybody got a mirror in their bedroom. Talk to that mirror. Talk to that mirror. Look in the mirror. You ain't got to ask nobody how you look. Now you already know you look good. So you ask your husband how I look, baby. Yeah. Don't say it, honey. I already know how I look. Because the mirror already don't tell me how I look. And you ain't got to ask nobody how you look. Look in your mirror. Look in your mirror. If it's ugly in your mirror, then that's how you look. If you call yourself ugly, then you ugly. You need to work on yourself. So how to get rid of judging, practice self-compassion for yourself. Practice self-compassion for yourself. It is important to not judge yourself too. Practice compassion for others. Not how you look, but how do you feel? See, we got to stop doing this look stuff. Every man want a car. They say want a pretty woman. They call women pretty when they go get the body fixed. And when they go do all of that and try to make themselves look pretty for them, that ain't what I want. Just because that dude cute like that man can have the worst attitude. My mom always say a man smile a lot, that'll watch him. But go back to what we said, how to get rid of judging. Practice self-compassion for yourself. It is important to not judge yourself too. Practice compassion for others. Making this a habit could bring in a lot of positivity. Step aside of your comfort zone by being around people who are different from you. Let me read that again. Step us outside of your comfort zone by being around people who are different from you. This could make you more accepting. That's why y'all, and that was it right there. That's why when we had our conversation yesterday, I said no, speak, because we had a good conversation. To be honest with you, the conversation was all saying the same thing. But still, a lot of people need to work on themselves. Practice, make perfect. I've never been the type of person said, I learned, because I learned from bigger people. I learned to, if I'm having a conversation, you're not wrong what you're saying. Speak your opinion, baby. Speak your opinion. I'm not gonna never be the type of person that, oh no, you wrong. I'm gonna say, oh, okay. If they say something, if I ask a question and you say something, I'm not gonna say, oh no, you wrong. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, okay, that's good. Cause what the best part about it, they made effort. They made effort to say, time and effort to say what they said. So you can't be the type of person shut down. Y'all have to speak out. That's why I was so glad when Takita came in yesterday and said what she said when we had our conversation. Okay, let me go with Miss Jen. I like Jen's question, boy. Woo, Lord have mercy. She make you think. What do you think about a man who talks about the time, what do you think about a man who talks all the time? I can't deal with them, Jenny. That's that dude. You know, the dude I said I went to pick up, he was fast talking. He fast talked me. But I paid attention. A man that talk all the time need to hush and listen. You heard what? Hey, you heard that? That come from a man. Black Bear, you are a man, right? Well, one thing is he is not listening to you. See? Blackberry said it, and Susan said the same thing. What do you think about a man who talks out of town? Blackberry just said they need to hush and listen. Susan just said they not listening to you. Fast talking, that's bad. But the man that talk all the time and he think he right. Oh, Blackberry, I'm sorry, but that's good though. But the men who talk all the time, I think like them, they not listening to you. They don't listen to you, Jenny. They right. Cause I know a lot of men be like, I ain't gonna be able to deal with him. He trying to talk his way into something. That's what he doing, Jenny. He talking his way into something. He talking his way into something. He must have right. He think he must have right. You got to watch them kind. You got to watch them. See, you know what, Jenny? Sometimes God does things for a reason. He pull you away from a person for a reason. When he remove you out of something and you put yourself back in. My brothers don't told me back in the days, how you gonna bring that man back over him? And I just got on that man. We're not judging, we speaking of wisdom. Yeah, that's what we are doing. But we answered her question too, and y'all right though. They don't listen. But they don't listen. Is that what you thinking too, Jenny? Do you think that a person who talks all the time, they're not listening to you? A lot of people talking, they like to hear themselves talk. A lot of men like that, like hear themselves talk. Like that man telling me stuff, all of that in one little line, and I don't understand. I'm like, what? Why he do that? Why he got his clothes? And I know he felt embarrassed because he had to turn around. They said, oh, y'all back? That man had to carry all them. They said, what happened? I did not happen. I ain't telling them to bring all them clothes on my house. I ain't hell you bring all them clothes. I ain't know what you were doing. To be honest, I thought we were going to drop the clothes off somewhere. I didn't. I said, hold up before you take all them clothes out the house, out the car. I said, what are we doing here? What are you doing? He was talking fast, Jenny. He talking too much. That man right there. At least the one thing that I did do, I stopped myself. I didn't judge him, but I was like, Jesus. So what you think about that, Jenny? If that's what you think about, what you think about a man who talks all the time? What do you think about it? What you think about a man who talks all the time, Jenny? And he could be trying to put on a show for you. Jenny. Jenny, what you think about a man who talks all the time? Okay, it's no right answer. It's no wrong answer. Ken. Oh, a comment. They do be coming. I go judging somebody. They be coming. That man come me out of trying to get his clothes over here, but I got him out of him. And I talked to Jesus. I said, Jesus, I'm just gonna chill out by myself. And then y'all, you know what? You could be having a good time. I like to do TikTok. I like to have fun, sing. I did Gospel Friday. And I had a good time doing the gospel song and stuff. and somebody want to talk to me. Yeah, he a slicker. Man, how they gonna call? How that man? It's a man calling me baby. He said, "Baby, when we can go out to eat, baby?" I said, "Baby." Okay. I said, "Baby." He calling me baby. You don't even know me. When we gonna go out to eat, baby? And he left the question mark up there. Y'all know what I did? I stopped myself and then just went back and started keep doing my thing. That one thing about me, I noticed something about me. I'll shut down on you and I will block you. My sister told me yesterday, can you unblock my number? Cause they know one thing about me. If I don't, they ain't call me baby. Yeah, my pocket in my pants. And see, that's what the last guy had said. He said, I said, oh, I'm gonna get me a young guy. I said, that's why I didn't want to fool with you. And then he said, I don't think they're gonna get it, your money. I said, you got it. You got it. How you gonna talk about somebody else? How you gonna judge somebody else and you doing the same thing? I gave you money just because a woman. See, I think sometimes men misunderstand. Just because a woman get in her pocket and she give you $50, that don't mean that you using her. She that in love with you and stuff like she just doing something for her heart. And that means when a woman do that, that means that man she expect the same thing from you. Yeah, I get somebody. Yeah, I got a sister. I don't act like I have a sister, Jenny. They used to say I act like the youngest and she act like the oldest because she always trying to tell somebody what to do. All right, brothers and sisters. I just took her off my block on my phone. I'm good about blocking people and deleting people. Because that's how I solve my problems. I just delete because I don't want to say nothing. That's how I stop myself. You ain't have to do nothing. I just block you because it's a distraction. Anything distract me. I don't want to hurt their feeling. That's how I do. I'm just different from most people. And I don't mean no harm, y'all. I'm the sweetest person you'll know. Oh yeah, I block family. I was blocking you and my sister and my children. They'll block you too. They don't got their habit like their mama. And I laugh. If I'm blocked, I laugh because I said I did don't like that. That's just how I do it. I just ain't nothing you can get undone. So it's not you. It's just that's one way of me instead of me judging you, I stop myself. And I just block you out because it's something that I want to say and then I don't want to say it and I'd rather just leave it alone before I say the wrong thing. And that's just my way. It may be weird to you, but it's not weird to me. It works for me. It works for me. And I'll unblock you when I get ready to unblock you. I just don't like for nobody to if you're on a topic. They done been all over there on somebody else's page. And you seen them because you done been on YouTube all your life. And you see them over there just talking. Some people just be talking. They just be talking. You don't want to go there, so you like, yeah, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I love to sneak. People can tell you who know me that Lanita shut down. I would stop talking, y'all. I would really stop talking. I won't say nothing. I do that anyway. I don't care. Anywhere. I don't care. It's my job. You could be telling me something. I hear you. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I'm just quiet. I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you while you're talking. And you'll say, Lanita, you heard what I said? I said, yeah, I heard you right in my face. I hear you. What you want me to say? You want me to say something, and I'm not going to get them what they want. So I shut up. I would block you. You could be talking to me, and I will block you out. I would block you out. I heard what you said. I heard everything you said. Even if I was in a relationship, you talking about something I don't want to hear. You just talking to me, and I'm just all on the TV. Either if you turn the TV out, I'm just all into me. I block you. So you ain't got nothing to say, because you don't do what you want to do anyway. Y'all, it is cold out there. I'm about to get it tomorrow. I got all my clothes packed for tomorrow. I just don't want, I like to see, my thing is, when it comes down to women and kids, it just hurts me to see how women are not sticking together like they're supposed to. Women are not looking out for each other like they're supposed to. Women's supposed to be better than this. We're not like we supposed to be. We supposed to look out for each other, but we instead of judging each other. Mercy, stay one. Child, black. I'm sitting up here thinking now. I hear that wind out there right now. It is blowing. Where did it come from? What the weather is? Let me see what the temperature is. It's 43 degrees already. See, Atlanta, they got to realize that Atlanta is sitting right there in the south. There's our heat. So they have turned up against each other. Girl, like competition. I don't know what done happened to women. Women are so competitive. I am not, let me tell you something. I'm like that at work. I'm not trying, I come to work. Okay, you got a certificate, you got a trophy. Okay, you did real good, you got a trophy. That's good for you. I'm not trying to win nothing. Don't give me nothing. All I want to do is come to work and go home. Come to work and go home. Even on social media, women's supposed to stick by each other. Women's supposed to look out for each other. Even like on TikTok, what I do, I see a woman, she'll be dancing, either she be doing her little thing, doing her little thing, and don't nobody hit the like button, and I hit the like button. It said, you do that, I'll say, that's good. You're doing real good. I like to encourage women to do better. You got this. You doing it. Do your thing, honey. I don't care if they fat, skinny, whatever. And some people, I just be looking at. I don't judge them. I just be looking at them. I was like, wow. I do, Black Bear. I hit the like button. Show them some love. I just be hitting the like button. Because when I first started on TikTok, it was so hard. It was so hard. I'm trying to. I can try to get money off and over there now, but I don't want to commit to that yet, and try to get myself straight over here, because I got enough to do what I need to do, but I need it. If I'm gonna commit to something, I'm gonna commit to it best. So I try to share my love with TikTok and YouTube. So on my shorts, I try to give y'all my comedy and stuff like that. I like to act silly. I like to make people laugh. But I'm not competitive. I'm not in no competition with nobody. I ain't trying to impress nobody. TikTok's so fun. If you know how to work on, if I know how to cook, I be trying sometimes. Now what I'm about to start doing next year, y'all, is doing liquid. I'm gonna show y'all how I make mine. Smoothies. I think that's a good thing, Susan. We can start making smoothies, with vegetables and stuff. I want to get it back into that, making my own smoothie. So I'm about to change my diet. I ain't say I'm trying to lose no weight. I want to change my diet back to the way I used to have it, with smoothies and bananas and all different stuff together, mixed up together. I want to show y'all that. Yeah, I want to go back to doing it. I want to do that too. But I definitely want to tell my jokes. So y'all make sure y'all support me on my comedy. Hit the like button. I love to tell jokes. I be laughing at them myself. But all I can do, y'all, that was a very interesting avoid being judgmental, and that was a very good topic, and it still goes on. It goes on. So I'll try to do something like this every Sunday. I suppose it came on in I suppose it came on today. Yeah. Now Facebook trying to get me now the start growth. They trying to take me to a different level to go up. Yeah, I got TikTok on Facebook, but it's a way you can start getting money. Yeah, see, with Facebook, you can make money off of Facebook. Try to I noticed something. Try to put your videos in the it's not the feed. I don't think it's the feed. Let me see. You can make money off Facebook. You make money off all of them. Putting your video in you can put your video in the stories, in the what is it? Create stories. But it's best to put your video in the let me find it, y'all. Let me see. Can't find it. It's a place. I've been on a diet for 10 years. You been on a diet for 10 years? And I haven't lost a pound, but I haven't gained a pound either. I am unsuccessful. Okay, what kind of, it all depends on. See, I don't go on a diet. I just watch how much I eat, what I eat. I don't go on a diet. It's you need to change your diet, Susan. You might have to change your diet. You don't know how you know you ain't lost no pound. How you know you haven't lost? Oh yeah, you want to put your I found out what it is on Facebook. You want to put your story. Hold on, y'all. Check. What's going on? Share a new story. So how you know you ain't lost no weight? Oh yeah, you want on Facebook, y'all. You want to put your videos on what is this right here? This is, and it'll tell you the same thing on YouTube. Like YouTube, get on. Hold on. Get on your wheel. It's REEL, real. It's real. I said wheel. Your reel. Get on there. Put videos in your reel. And it'll tell you. Let me see. Y'all can't see. It'll tell you I did a story. It'll give you your. It'll tell you how many people following you, reach you, minute views. Average minute views. It show you something like that. Yeah, the reels. Yeah, get on that. Put your videos in there. The audience retention. It'll show you. Y'all can't see that guy. It's like I can't show y'all that. But anyway, that'll help you. They'll encourage you. Facebook will encourage you to come up too. I don't hardly be on Facebook, but I try to stick something over there every now and then. Instagram is one gram that I don't understand. I do put videos on Instagram, but I still don't understand Instagram. I don't know why I don't, but I do have an Instagram. And my TikTok is, everybody think TikTok easy. TikTok is not easy. It's not easy getting people to watch your videos. When I first started out, I was like, whoa, boy, this is hard. Oh, I got Instagram, but I don't be on it. I don't be on it. I have an Instagram page. Oh, what's the name? Got somebody pregnant. What their name? Oh, he having a little girl. Finesse got that girl pregnant. He got a little girl. He getting ready to have a girl. Why she threw King in the pool? She threw King in the pool? It's so fake. Why that girl threw King in the pool like that? Nah, let me start looking at this. King was right there. They need to scream King. King need to get out from over there. The pregnant girl threw King in the pool. Can't mistreat that boy. Why she do that? Why these people something else? But that boy need to be at home. He don't need if he don't be at home. I don't. Finance is the one got the little boy in that he to help taking care of King. Y'all know what I want to see. Oh, I can't wait to Color Purple come on. The new Color Purple. All them girls good. Who they got and the girl who they got playing Oprah Winfrey. Color Purple got all them good artists in there, honey. All them good girls. I can't wait. You remember when they had the old Color Purple? Me and my sister do this and never but my Tiana. We knew in my children, we know all the Color Purple, y'all. We know they parts. We just used to sit there, but they grown now. They still know those parts. But it's the new Color Purple. They got all them pretty black women in there. It's gonna be good. The new Color Purple good, y'all. And the girl who they got playing, Oprah, yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be good. And the girl who they got playing, Oprah. Oprah told her she is so happy that somebody got her role just like her. That's why she wanted her to do it. I don't know that woman. I don't know the woman who doing Oprah part, but I seen her when she was doing it. It's gonna be good, y'all. Y'all, we got to watch that. We need to watch that together. But we ain't gonna be able to do it because that's what you call it? That's copyright. Oh my God, I'm gonna be looking at it, Susan. Oh my God, and I love it. You remember the two sisters? We never fought no Sienna. I like that. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I wish all of us women can get along like this and help each other along with their channels and stuff. I ain't been over to Susan channel. Only thing I've been doing is hitting the like button. I be so busy over here trying to get my business straight. I go by there, I hit the like button. And then I have to work. I've been over here working, trying to work on my channel. But Susan, I do stop out there and give you a like. I had one of the win at Friday you gave away. Dog it. I be trying to win them gifts though. But I do come out there. It's a lot of work, ain't it, Susan? Yeah, Susan got a channel. She be over there telling us some hit it, y'all. Susie. I said that girl is funny. Hit it, y'all. Susie. Susie a miss. Yeah, it called Susie Q product review. She do a lot of products. Yeah, she do a lot of little products. She get away prizes. I don't never get a chance to win, and I be so busy over here trying to make my stuff go. That's all right. You doing good. It's a lot of work. People think having a YouTube channel is easy. It's a lot of work. It's a lot you got to do. And half the stuff I be done put up, I have to read it before I put it up. I have to watch the video. I have to, and with the court thing, you can't just really, you don't supposed to really just show videos. You're supposed to speak on it. You're supposed to speak on it and stuff like that. You got to know what you're doing when you're doing that stuff. You're not supposed to, because you can get easy to get a copyright. It's a full-time job. And I have to tell my kid, because sometimes they call me, they said, I said, I'll call you back because I'm live. They caught the phone. I hate when the phone rings. Susan, don't the phone always ring when you trying to do a YouTube? It's almost like they call you soon you're doing a YouTube. You can't answer that phone like that. Sometimes I just say hello. I'm doing a video. God, the phone always rings. And then you don't want to hurt your family feeling because they feel like you ain't giving them no time. And it's a job. It's a job. It's a job. It's a job. That's why I try to keep it fun. If I can do my entertainment stuff, I'll be happy, but you can't really do the entertainment stuff. Some of my entertainment is my comedy. I love to tell jokes. Next year, 2024, I want mods. I want me 4 mods that gonna be here all the time. I want to get a partner to work with. And they can put their cash out up there and work with me. But we have to be on the same page. We'll talk to each other on the phone while we do that. I want dedication. When you be a mod, you got to be dedicated. You got to make sure you're going to be there all the time. I don't care. You can't. One thing about my channel, y'all, I keep telling folks, I don't have people in my chat. I have them in there sometimes. But all the time, I come on different. It's the way I come on. I don't let them know when I go live. And that's something that I really said I want to work on next year. Man, y'all know when I'm going live. Don't nobody know when I'm going live because I don't give y'all that information. I don't tell y'all when I'm going live. And Blackberry, that's one thing I need somebody, you know, to I got to do that. I just come on live and nobody out there know that I'm live. So unless you put it on everybody not getting my notification. Everybody not getting it. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who are working themselves over here on this channel. I'm a motivated person. I love to have fun. And I like for everybody to speak their opinion. Everybody's opinions matter. And if you take everybody's opinion and cook it up in a big old recipe in a bowl and stir it up, you can come out with the answer. But I'm not a type of person that not gonna tell you I don't agree with you. I disagree with you, and like that I said I'll try to take what you said, something out of what you said, and make it right. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I like real people. I'm down to earth. If you ain't never been around a person who keep it real 100, I keep it 100. I'm gonna tell you the truth, nothing but the truth. I'm sorry. And I'm not gonna put no messy. I'm not a messy person, so I want no mess be over here, not over here on this channel. No, we don't. We happy people because we have to pay bills. See, people over here pay bills, and we ain't got time for that shenanigans. I had to pay bills. So we don't have that kind of man. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all all the time. Each and every one of y'all, even the viewers who watching. I appreciate y'all. I need more participation like y'all did today out of my women, young, old, and beautiful, whatever, you know, wherever you go. I want my 18-year-old. I do have 18 and up. 18-year-old on my channel. My young guys and girls, they be looking, y'all. If somebody come in here, if a man come in here and say something smart, the men will say something. Young men will step in. I be like, oh, I didn't even know you were watching. And so I be like, yeah, they be watching. But I'm gonna go, y'all, get ready for in the morning. Y'all did pray for me when that wind blowing. I don't ran out of cough medicine, so I'm gonna tell my doctor that medicine gone. That little medicine she gave me, that thing gone. I need some up. I don't clear it up good. I've been taking the Benadryl, but I need some more nighttime. I need some of her medicine, and I need to keep taking my Benadryl. I feel so much better than I did before. I was feeling bad. I feel good now. But now the weather changing back. It don't got that colder. So. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's work on judgmental, you know, before you judge somebody. I like that church song. Don't try to judge me. You ain't walking in these big old shoes of mine. All right, baby. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, okay? I love y'all. Those who here in the morning, I'm on at 5:30 in the morning. It used to be 5. I come on at 5:30. And I leave out the house at 5:30 now, so I won't have to be in the car. I work on it. Okay, Blackberry. And I try not to be. I leave out of here at 5:30 now to keep from. I had to be on the street at 7. Really supposed to be 6:45, but I be out there at 7. I love y'all too, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay. All right. Bye, everyone.